Licorice, hurry up. Hurry up. Come on. Licorice, come on, Bug. She's going to beat you up here. Charlie, come here. Licorice, get up here. Charlie, are you going to come have an apple? Licorice, quit beating on Lenny. Come here. You want an apple? Come up here. Chubby wubby. You're chubby girl. Your mama's gonna come get one. Oh, my baby's gonna come get one. Yeah, hi pretty girl. Hi baby girl. Would you like an apple? Would you like an apple? One apple for you. Licorice, come here. Licorice, are you ignoring mommy? Come here. Licorice. She's pissed off because I don't have carrots, sis. She's pissed because I don't got carrots. We oughta carrots. Hi, baby girl. You want one? Well, looks like I got myself a little buck friend. And he's got nubbins. Pretty decent ones, actually. I saw him over there when I went to head up for lunch. I know what he's doing by himself. Hi, buddy.
Looks like we're starting first thing with Ruby. Only group I got left to feed, and they're kind of slow coming in. But Ruby came right up to the gate to say, hey, I want my breakfast. I think she's channeling Brent this morning. And she messaged me just a couple minutes ago to see about Brooke. And as of yet, little Blakely has not made an appearance. Of course, this is as of, what is it now? It must be almost 6 o'clock. They induced her last night. Last I heard, she hadn't dilated any more than she already was. There was something about, she ended up with some morphine. Don't ever remember that with pregnant women. But hey, girl, knock it off. Don't gotta pick on the calf. Of course, the calf could come in here and get some grain, but oh, now Boomer's gonna pick on Minnie because they all want something. I'm just popular. So anyway, you know, Becky set her alarm 2 or 3 times through the night so that I got to wake up so she could check her phone to see if there were any messages. No worries, if her phone would have gone off, I'd have been awake. Okay there, little girl? Huh? Yeah, you took a little beating. So, anyway. Oh yeah, and here comes Dino through the door. I better get to work. Slacking and they'll get mad at me. Cows are real slave drivers. So anyway, at some point in time, you know, Blakely might come today. She might not come till tomorrow. It could even be Monday. Or Brooke could be like her mother and inducing didn't do any good. Blakely gets shoved on the back burner and comes out the side later. That's what happened with Ty. We went in 7 in the morning, something like that. Becky got induced. And she had one 12-hour contraction because things weren't doing what they were supposed to, the way they were supposed to. And at like 10:30 at night, was 10:32, I believe, was the official time that Ty actually came out through the side of Becky's, or through the front of Becky's belly. And Brooke was scheduled because it wasn't going to happen again anyway. So, well, it didn't happen the first time. They were both cesarean. Okay, I'm going to get to work before this poor calf gets the crap beat out of her. Okay, there's the setup. I can't tell you how many years ago we put it together, but there it is. And I just went to grab the buckets that are sitting in front of the duals over there. And I heard a bucket move. Yeah, you're right. I had it sucked down as far as it would suck, and it laid over. At least I didn't lose all of it. Now I got a bigger freaking mess. And let's see if we can see it in the camera. Go like this. There's some chunkies. These buckets were clean. There's chunks in that one too, but you can't see it. And yep, there's some chunkies. And frickin' A. I didn't need that. But it's alright, I got a bucket right here. It's got some stuff in it. I mentioned we were getting a manual. There's the start of it. Yeah, doesn't matter how you get them, they're expensive. And Becky's printed a lot of them off in the last couple of years. A whole lot cheaper. I mean, it ends up costing quite a bit of money in paper, especially like this one. It's 2,020 pages or something. But as long as it'll print both sides, that, you know, they only got 1,000 pieces of paper, but that's still a lot. And I don't know why it stopped again, but it is. Look, Mom, no splints. Took the one off last night, and Ty took the other one off a little bit ago, and he knuckles once in a while, but he's doing pretty good. It'll get stronger.
It's normally when he first gets up that he's doing it, but I'm not so concerned about it because he goes, "Oh, I'm knuckling," and he straightens it out.
Yeah, he's smart enough to straighten it out. Now he's going to stop to eat. We're trying to do something here.
Yeah, come here.
We're going to kick these two outside and bring those 3 heifers in, because they get to go over and get weighed, and we'll just put... She just pinched her hand. We're going to get them weighed because they're leaving tomorrow, and we'll just put them in the lockups for today and tonight.
There you go.
So,
I know.
and I probably should have shown you, I cut the biggest field I'm going to cut this year. Back behind the big bale barn in front of the equipment. It took me way too long. I did 2 passes, and then I did the back swath. And then I backed up and caught the 2 foot by 3 foot spot that I couldn't get the first time that was in the middle.
Just like so. It's like magic.
But I had to get the mower out of the way and needed to get that knocked down anyway. Crash, bang, boom. Yeah, now we see if the girls will cooperate. Hopefully they do.
They've been really good this morning, haven't you, girls?
Well, just zip them right straight through here and into the alley. Just gotta hope that they cooperate. So, well, Becky and Ty left me. They headed in, 45 minutes ago, I guess, into the hospital. And I just got a message that they are just giving Brooke an epidural, so sounds like things are getting a little closer. And Scamazon came. This is what came today, but I already took part of it out. This is the part I took out. We're supposed to have, that's a 10,000 pound. That's a 6. That's a 4. And that's a 1,500. And that's 150 pounds. So, that one should work for checking the low pressure stuff. And actually, yeah, any one of these will work for the high pressure. And all the different fittings to connect to the pressure ports. And that's pretty much what's there too if you got to go inline. This set was right at $250, but they had a $50 coupon and free shipping. And along with that free shipping, we had a choice of either today or tomorrow. And so told Becky, yeah, whichever. So she says, well, we're going to get it for you now. And it was supposed to be here between 11 and 3, and it got here at about 1:15. So I'm good with that. I get looking at the case. That sure looks like, and it's got this little, oops, I took it clear out. This little thingy here that's supposed to, you can close that so it stays sealed up. You can open it so it gets air into it, I guess. Hobo Freight ones have that, so it's like, maybe that's a Hobo Freight one. And open it up, and they get this cute little pouch. And what do you know? It's glued in. That's okay. It works. There shouldn't be anything underneath this. Unless there's destruction with it, but I doubt that. Yeah, I'll look at that later. I can't reach under it. And there is another layer here. Those are the hoses. One end goes to one end to the gauge, and the other end goes to these. So, something we should have had a long time ago. We've had a 3,000 pound gauge forever, but quite a few years ago we had a little issue with that. When you take a 3,000 pound gauge and you check something that's 5,000 pounds, yeah. I mean, we've still used it. We still know if you got like 2,000 pounds pressure. And with everything else going on today, yeah, I just finished pumping the rest of the oil in here a little bit ago. Got the buckets all out of here. Pump and the one bucket are still in here. And I didn't get to the other side to take care of that one line, and I'm not sure if it's a line or the fitting. Either way, I should have the parts for that. So I'm going to do that. And basically, I just wait around for a phone call, see if I get to go into the hospital. And of course, I get there. To get into the maternity section of the hospital, apparently you have to go through a metal detector now and get checked out before you go in. The typical. It's kind of like going into the freaking government offices now. You can't have anything on you. So I got to empty my pockets before I can leave, and I got to take my key off my keychain too, because there's stuff on my keychain they won't allow in there. Go figure. But, yeah. See when that happens. Yeah, you guessed it. I'm headed to town. Showing you that they got the irrigation going on the potatoes yesterday. They were laying that out when I come back yesterday. I got a little issue trying to fix that plastic line by the battery box. I'm going to make it so it'll be better. Of course, it's leaking, so the one piece I got to replace anyway. But it should be replaced with a little longer piece, and then another one I need to actually shorten so it'll pull it around in line better. Well, I got all the fittings, but I don't have any ferrules. So, and I got a whole bunch of 3/8 DOT fittings, but I've robbed all the ferrules out of them. So yeah, I'm making a trip to town just because I need 3 ferrules. I'll get at least a dozen as long as they have them, but either way, they cost a lot of money when you get 10 miles per gallon. Well, it's been an afternoon, but hey, took a little while to find those at Napa, but found them. I took the last ones they had. There's 6 more that are in the drawer. I actually put back into fittings that didn't have any ferrules in them. And I hope I got this figured out. I shortened that one up, which will line that fitting up better with this one when it's up here. Better with or without the light, I don't know. It'll get it over where it's more in line with it. And gets this off of this line. It's got a little wear spot in there. I don't like that, but it isn't through, and if it's not touching it, it ain't going to wear through it. Probably should put something over it anyway, because that's rubbing on it. And that fitting's tight where it is, so, and I don't think that's where it was leaking. I think, I already cut the piece up and threw it because I had to get the nuts off it, but I think it was at this end of the other line here. I think it was kinked a little bit. But being there, once that's in there, that'll be up about like that. And that should hold it. I got to break these loose to rotate that a little because it needs to. Well, it may do it without. That ain't too bad. So that's what I'm doing. Last thing I heard about Brooke was about half an hour ago. And damn, I just looked at my watch. I didn't think it was that late. She's dilated a little bit finally. But not close yet. So, by my watch and being at the West Coast, she's got 6.5 hours left to do it today. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. I will, of course, get a little something when it does happen, or shortly after, I hope. Tyler and Becky have been in there since, well, let's see. They've been in there about 5.5 hours. Waiting. And I guess that's about it. So, thanks for watching. I guess tomorrow this thing will get lit. Currently, the rear end oil is right on the full mark, but the filters are empty, so there's 1.5 gallons or so that'll go in there. It'll still be above the add mark anyway. And I thought I had more Hitran. I know I got more in the service truck. I don't know that I have any more here at the shop though. So we'll fire it up and try it, and if everything works, we'll top it off. If it doesn't work, well, then we'll wait to top it off. Don't want to waste any more than we have to. So, thank you all for watching. Hope you've all had a good Saturday. Hope everybody has a great Sunday.